Guys, 613 bodybuilding video is kind of a big deal here. So today we have Mike and Chris Horan. You guys have seen them in previous videos, but right now they are looking like some real mass monsters. So I wanted to get some raw footage of them. I prepped with them this year on team Coach Little Joe's team for provincials. So I got to know the guys a little bit more. Super great guys. They love bodybuilding. So check out what they do. You know, support the community. 613. We're all here to be together. We're all here to stick together and support each other. So if you're interested in a feature, you know, hit me up on my email. Everything's above in the YouTube. So let me know. Kind of big deal videos. Paul, 613 Bodybuilding. All right, guys, so this is a new format we'll be taking for our amateur and competitive bodybuildings and the 613 features. This is Chris and Mike Horan. I'm really happy to have Chris and Mike featured as my first feature in this format. Now, these guys are brothers, as you can see, kind of like the mentors of the Ottawa community. And, you know, if you look at the pictures, you can see this is a phenomenal picture of Mike. He looks really well conditioned, very proportioned. These guys are workhorses. They work hard. This is Chris at the Ontario Provincials. The latest contest they've both done was the Ontario Provincials. So now that the structure's changed, they would have been moving to the Canadian Nationals, but now they'll be moving to the next pro qualifier, whatever that may be. I would assume that they'll be doing the Toronto Pro Qualifier, which was very similar to the Provincials we just did, but it will become a pro qualifier. So kudos to these guys for putting in the effort and conditioning and all off season working hard as hell. Now, I know that these guys are completely focused. I've gotten to know them quite well. We were both on Little Joe's team Little Joe, or Joe Seaman, this year for the Ontario Provincials. And I know for a fact that these guys are hard workers. Now, I used to train at the YMCA 10 years ago, and Chris and Mike were just late teens, and they were coming up, and I've watched these guys progress. In fact, I think they've progressed significantly more than I have, and they've done really well for themselves. I just see big things for these guys, and they don't shy away from hard work, heavy weight, and eating clean, and you know, doing all the right things when it comes to bodybuilding. Now, they're a little standoffish in terms of, you know, you ask them well, I asked them to comment on this video. They want to stay quiet. They're just, I think, a little bit shyer at times, not as into the social media. If you're on film,
but they
you
are
get a burger.
Actually super nice guys, and they're super passionate about the sport.
I'll tell you what,
anybody
I got
loves the sport as much as I do, it's these guys. I know we can talk about bodybuilding all day. So, you know, here's to Mike and Chris. I'm really glad we have them featured, and big things in the future for them both.
It's the Horan twins. You guys have seen them in our videos before. Ratty?
I'm just taking notes here, watching this fine specimen lift.
Who, me? Oh.
You're alright too, I guess. You actually lift weights and not run your mouth. No, I'm just kidding.
I run my mouth at times. So this is the community we have at the most commercial gym in town. But they have like 100 and 160 pound dumbbells, or 150s.
So that was Ratty. Anyways, we'll talk about him in another video. Kind of a big deal. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe, please.